Hi, everyone. Are you there? Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? I just had like my image stopping, so I don't know if the same happened to you or not. Okay, so I see your hearts coming through. Thank you so much. Hi, Christine. So good to have you here, dear. Happy full moon. Happy full moon in the sign of this intense Leo sign. So yes, I can hear and see Deborah. Thank you so much. Hi, Michelle. So nice to have you here. So you may be listening to the rain outside because it's raining a lot of fog, a lot of moisture. Just a perfect winter day. Hi, Pav. So good to have you. Long time no see. Okay, so come on in, sit down, relax, grab a cup of water or a cup of tea to have nearby. Okay, today I just chose some tea that has star anise for bringing some joy, some fennel seeds to work directly on our stomach and our solar plexus, because the sign of Leo is ruled by the solar plexus and for the sun. And these fennel seeds, they help us digest whichever emotions are coming through, because this is intense. Okay, you may be experiencing from the past few days a very intense energy and a lot of emotions coming as well. And the remaining of tea is just rooibos tea, which is good for allergies and also to ground us right here and right now. It's that uh, reddish kind of herb. Um, and because of that, it's good for grounding because it's directly connected with our root chakra. Okay, so hi, Kaz. Hi, Mita. So good to have you as well. Um, so let me know where you are on the planet and what time is it, especially if this is your first time here with us. So go ahead. Let us know. My name is Alexandra. I am here in the beautiful Sintra in Portugal, where I live, amongst nature. I have a little kitten here. Well, she's not that little and she's no longer a kitten, but she's so small that every time I look at her, it seems like still a baby cat. But she's already like 10 or over years old. Let me see if I can show you her. And she's called the little one. This is the little one. Look at her, right? She decided to be here for the whole session with us, right? Yay. She will be right here. Um, okay, so let me see. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Karen. You are in Annapolis. It's 6:18 a.m. Here is 11 a.m., 11:19 now. Cindy, you are in Tampa in Florida, 6:15 a.m. Hi, Mimi. You are in New Jersey. It's 6:15 a.m. as well. All early birds in a Sunday morning. Jennifer, you are in Chicago, 5:18 a.m. Just great. Has the sun come out yet at that hour? And Cass says adorable cat. Yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute. Deborah, morning from North Carolina on the east coast of US, and I have 8 inches of snow. Wow, and 9 degrees. 9 degrees. Oh, I don't know. Probably well, in Celsius degrees, I have probably 14 or 15. This is winter. But we have been having a lot of cold days, which means 4 degrees. But yeah. Uh, yeah, here we do not have snow. Well, only in the higher mountains in Portugal. 1 hour and a half away from here, give and take. Hi, Hazel. I remembered. from Devon, UK. Aristides, you are in Melbourne. Well, it's late night. Like, can you see the moon there? Yesterday night, it was so bright because it was very cloudy and we could even see the light coming through. Really intense. So imagine that intensity inside your body, like stirring everything from top to bottom. This is Leo energy, okay? Um, Karen, you're in East Coast. Jennifer, my whole house is illuminated from this big, beautiful full moon. No sun until 7 a.m. 2 more hours. Okay. Aristides, yes, looks great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so a little bit. So if it's your first time here, also let us know. Okay. So how will this session go on? Usually, same as usual, no difference whatsoever. Uh, the only difference today is that I intentionally lit a lot of candles around because of this energy, because of the fire energy of the Leo energy. So if you have candles nearby, go on and lit them up as well. So you can bring that transformational fire, that illumination, that warmth uh, um, to be by your side. Deborah, it's your first time. Be very welcome, dear. Very, very welcome. So first we will chat a little bit about this Leo energy and what it means during this full moon. And then we will have a grounding meditation for us to connect right here and right now with ourselves, with Mother Earth, and the community that is gathered here, either on the live or on the replay. This session is being recorded, so if you'd like to revisit it, there's always a chance to do it. Just send me a message at the end of the session so I can let you know how you can watch it again or share it with anyone that you may feel that might benefit from it. Because I cannot share any links during the live and on the comments. Only by message I can do that. Okay. So there's a message button on my Insight Timers profile. You just go on, write, and I will answer back. So after that grounding meditation, we will have a brief exercise specific to a brief exercise and meditation specific to this Leo energy. And then at the end of the session, to wrap up the session, I will draw a card from the beloved Star Dragons. They always know what to tell us. Always, always. Trust on that. The ones that have been here with me for the past years, you know, they really pinpoint the essence of the message, wrapping up everything we have been chatting or that we will be chatting along the session here. The session takes approximately 2 hours. Okay. But if you need to leave at any point, of course, you are free to go. And if you are not here on time, well, think again because you are always on time, always. So, okay, first of all, about the full moon. And also today's Imbolc. Imbolc, let me write it here. It's one of the celebrations of the Wheel of the Year. Let me write it. And it marks the middle of winter, well, in the Northern Hemisphere. And in the Southern Hemisphere today, it would not be called Imbolc, but Lammas, I think, which marks the midpoint of summer. But either way, this is like a very important date for us to, take a look. What have we been doing for the past 1.5 months? And where are we heading to for the upcoming 1.5 months? So this is really the midpoint. This is when the seeds start to stir inside the dirt or beneath the snow, if that's the case. And so those seeds we planted earlier, have we been taking care of them? somehow, if we've been thinking about them somehow or sometime. So, where do we want them to grow? Where are they going? Which means where we are, where are we going to? And this is like the it's a celebration of the first light. So now during winter, in winter countries, we begin to see the days becoming longer once again. So the light is coming again. And this is the celebration for that first light, that first spark. And this asks us, well, Imbolc itself asks us to look inside and look for that spark. Where is that spark inside of us? Have we forgotten about it? About that? So if we did, it's time to light it again. It's time to bring that to life once more. So we can be guided. So we can be guided throughout our path. So this is what the Imbolc means. The first light, the spark, the thing that keeps us going, even if we do not remember about it anymore. Now it's time to bring it to our conscious. So it can become a guiding light. And then the full moon, the full moon. So these two events in one day, they enhance, they expand the whole meaning. The full moon itself comes to illuminate everything that we have been hiding from ourselves, that we have been denying, that we have been keeping in a small container somewhere, that we have not even been looking to it. So the full moon asks us to bring that to light once more, and sometimes even change the perspective about that same situation, that same relationship, that same issue, health issue, financial issue, whatever it is. So something we have, and sometimes it's even our own spark, our own inner flame that we have been hiding because we don't want to shine that much. And this is the theme of Leo. So full moon comes to illuminate, and Leo energy that needs to be the center of attention is like the fire of the zodiac. Leo is the conqueror of the zodiacs, the archetype of the conqueror, the one that keeps on going, moved by its inner flame and never stops moving, the one that creates. It is also known as the creator, the expressive creator of the zodiac. Leo starts a spark or ignites a spark and never stops, just keeps on going. And if Leo had a statement, it would be I express. Let me just write it here. I express. And I will add creatively. I don't know if this is, well, if the spelling is right, but if it's not, please correct me. Creatively, I don't know if it is correct in English. So Leo is all about I express. And what do I express? Who I am. And who am I? That inner light, that inner fire, that inner flame, that inner child. This is also a theme for Leo, inner child. This is a time to heal that inner child as well, to bring back the joy that was once lost. Not lost, just hidden, just put away, because joy does not disappear, it gets forgotten. And whenever we tap into our inner child, inner joy is trying to come out again. If we do have, and we all do, a wounded inner child, our joy is begging to be seen. Our inner child is begging to be nurtured and taken care of. So this is one of the major themes for Leo, because Leo connects easily with children, and it is represented by an inner child kind of approach to life. Not much as an innocent kind of approach, but as a joyful kind of approach. Before we started to build walls around our heart and around our joy. Leo governs the heart in our body, the center of our body. So, of course, Leo loves to be the center of attentions, but governs the heart, and joy is placed there as well, along with our inner flame. I often associate Leo with the card of the sun in tarot cards. And usually that card, I don't have any tarot text with me today, but usually that card has a child in it, a naked child. Um, uh, on a horse, on the traditional rider white kind of tarot, it has a child on a horse moving freely. The horse is a symbol for freedom. A naked child is a symbol for innocence and for joy, and also for abundance. And Leo is ruled by the sun, not a planet, but a star. So Leo is the star. Everywhere it enters the room, Leo is a star. It is charismatic. It is a leader, a natural leader, moves and speaks with everyone and always knows what's the best for everyone. And sometimes he's a little bit misunderstood because of that. Because people tend to see Leo as someone who knows it all. They do know it all. They do know it. At least they believe they do. And when they do something that brings everyone to lead him, to follow him or her, it's because of that. Truly, a Leo truly believes that he knows it all. He or she knows it all, but not in a negative kind of way. Sometimes when a Leo is out of balance, of course, we all have balanced and unbalanced emotions at some point in our lives. So when a Leo is out of balance, it may become really manipulative to get people to do what he or she wants. But on the positive or on the balanced side, a Leo knows exactly what to do for the greatest good of all. Deborah says, I felt the urge to connect with my inner child yesterday during the snow. Yeah. I have to be honest with you. I've never truly paid much attention to the inner child in terms of the process of healing, in terms of the therapy that is needed for a wounded inner child. But for the past few days, guess what? That theme came up a lot during my conversations, during my thoughts, during my writings, a lot. And I was like, and even, and this is personal, so this is a personal share, even a photograph from my childhood, which I often associate with my with my wounded inner child, even that photograph appeared in my house because my mom was going through a lot of photographs and she chose that one. And she just handed me, look, remember this? And I was like, oh my God. Okay. Okay. So I need to stop and really think about that. So, Deborah, you saying that you really felt the urge to connect with your inner child, that is not just you. This is something about the collective that is coming with this Leo full moon. Because the full moon, we feel its energy 3 days prior to the full moon itself, day itself, and the following 3 days. So for 7 days, we are working with the full moon in Leo. Although the moon moves from sign to sign every 2.5 days or so, but the full moon, the energy of the full moon in a specific sign, it influences us throughout these whole 7 days. So may I ask, did anyone else felt the urge to connect with your inner child during these past few days? Just go ahead and comment, because it's really normal that it has that theme maybe had came up in a way or so. Michelle May, so if I'm a Leo, will this moon be more reflected for me? Yes. So everyone that has a Leo in a personal placement in your birth chart will feel it most. But that means a sun, the sun in Leo, the moon in Leo, the rising sign in Leo, these people will feel it the most. But we do have Leo somewhere in our birth chart. We all have the whole zodiac in our birth chart, influencing a specific theme or a specific area of our lives. Okay. So that area of your lives will be activated with this Leo energy. And by activated, it means that either you will feel a lot of joy. If you have not been hiding or running away or repressing your joy, you will be feeling a lot of joy in a certain area of your life. Or, on the contrary, in that specific area that Leo is activating, you will feel the urge to attend to your joy, to reclaim your joy back. And your joy can come from expressing yourself creatively, whatever that means for you. Dancing, usually Leo is connected to dance. Dancing, writing, painting, drawing, I don't know, cooking, whatever you feel it's an act of love towards yourself, that's your Leo asking you to reclaim back your joy. So your joy can really be your guiding light for maybe the years ahead, because we are closing a year now, right? And we will be starting a new year in a few weeks. And so this moon is really asking us to look where in our lives have we stopped feeling joy, and where is joy expanding in our lives. So let me just read. Hazel, you are saying, I think so, and getting back to being creative. Yeah. Michelle, for me, a great calling to rest and restore and connect deeply with myself, to align and feel fully alive again. Yeah, exactly, that joy. Because joy is like a fuel to make us move. Life doesn't have to be a burden. Sometimes it feels like a burden. Well, sometimes, most of the times, it feels like a burden. And so now we are being asked, under this influence of the Leo, of a full moon in Leo, we are being asked to transform, to lift those weights, to get rid of those burdens, to really burn them down, like with a lighter. Burn everything. Leo is ruled by the element of fire, so everything fiery, everything fiery, everything that we really need to burn to make it disappear, to make it transform into something else. Yes, just do it. Full moons are also a very good time to release, to make room for what is coming next. Okay, so we can align with our truth, with our creative expression, with who we truly are. Leo does not, how can I say this? Leo does not, although loves drama and theater and plays and all those things and characters, but Leo does not stop being himself or herself in the midst of all those characters. It's always truthful, always, and very generous, by the way. Generous in a way of, if I'm experiencing this, I wish everyone, and I'm feeling so joyful about this specific situation, event, whatever it is, please let me share it with everyone else. Okay. Karen says, yes, for me, the urge to slow down and rest. There you go. Michelle makes perfect sense, because my essence of joy is when I am aligned with myself. Of course it is. Because you are being truthful with yourself when you are aligned, right? You are not becoming someone else. You are being yourself. Do people really feel joy? Just like a daily thing. I'm not talking about happiness. I'm talking about joy. Joy is something that you feel inside. Joy is something about who you are. You may have forgotten it, but it's still there. Okay. Happiness is something that you build a long time. Joy is something that you are. And maybe we don't even realize we are feeling joy, but it is there. Everyone has their inner light. If you put like inner light, let me just write it here. Inner light equals joy. It's not even, there's no other option. There again, joy may be buried under a lot of pressures, under a lot of daily issues, but it exists. It exists. And Karen says, I have been painting some of the rooms in my house. Also, I'm getting ready to paint a picture with watercolors. Beautiful. So your creative expression is coming through, right? You are renovating something. You are creating, there again, the creation. You are creating something in your home that is different. Maybe because you were done with whatever it was in the past. And we are being asked, like collectively, we are being asked to move into a different kind of vision about our lives. We are still in the ear of the snake. Don't fool yourselves. So we are still shedding what is not serving us, including what is preventing us from tapping into our joy. So we are still shedding whatever is not serving us so we can step into a new life. Okay. We are still in the process of doing that. So, yes, 2026 will be a very different year for everyone because it is the beginning of something. This is a year number one. It is the year when Neptune and all these other planets are entering Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. So, beginnings, again, beginnings, initiations, everything new coming. Even the way that you experience your life is becoming something new. We are closing not a chapter, but a whole book of our life. We are closing it, but we are still in the process of closing it. Okay. And so we are becoming ready to open and start writing a new book, a new story with us as the center of the universe, with ourselves as the main character of that story. No longer the supporting role in other people's story that was in the book that we are closing. Okay, now it's time to really become the person we are meant to be. And for that, yes, we need to shed our wounds. We need to address them. We need to tend to our inner child. We need to attend to our traumas. We need to attend to our depression, to our anxiety, to whatever is making us feel out of balance. We are aligning. But for us to align, we need to remove all the blocks that are in the way of us becoming aligned with ourselves. This is what is happening collectively. So individually, we are experiencing some parts of it. Jennifer is saying, I will read in Portuguese and then I will translate it. A minha alegria está retornando de forma assimétrica, encontrando no movimento, nas palavras, no silêncio, por meio da dança, da poesia, da escrita reflexiva, da meditação e da incorporação no corpo. Jennifer, that is so beautiful. I also feel something very close to that. So Jennifer is saying my joy is coming back in a very asymmetrical way. And I find myself in the movement, in the words, in the silence, through the dance, poetry, reflexive writing, meditation, and embodiment. So yeah, this is you expressing yourself. And probably what you are feeling is that you have moments of joy and then you come back. And then some other moments of joy and then you come back. It's like almost like you step forward 2 steps and then you need to come back a little more. And you go step by step, not moving fast, but moving steady. Remember that you are moving steady. Although it feels asymmetrical, you are moving steady. And that's the main point of that. That's the main point. That's what we need to do. Steadiness. Steadiness. Hi, Matt. Amen. And Michelle says, yes, in 2025, I had entered a new relationship and I felt pressured not to lose myself. And 2026, I'm surely returning to my fully self that I knew before this relationship. Perfect. Perfect. Because yes, sometimes we lose ourselves in relationships. I think it's part of the process. I don't know, really don't know why. I never thought about that much, but yeah, sometimes along the way we lose ourselves in order not to lose the relationship. But the thing is, if we are required that sacrifice, something there is not for us. Maybe not the relationship itself, but the way we are relating. So something there needs to shift. I can only not control. I can only be accountable for how I feel, for how I come step up into the relationship. I'm not accountable for the other person. This is an encounter, right? So 50% here, 50% there. And this balance is what we try to look throughout any kind of relationship, any kind whatsoever. Okay, and Karen says, I'm excited because I was born in the year of the horse. Beautiful. So there will be a returning somehow, right? So yeah, all of this, we are experiencing everything at the same time. Is it overwhelming? Yes, it is overwhelming. That's why it's so important for us to light a candle um, inside so we do not forget who we are and we do not forget that we are guided by our own truth, by our own alignment. And whenever you light up a candle on the outside of you, like as a ritual, that lightning, that act of lighting the candle will remind you of the light you have inside. So if you can, throughout the next weeks, up until the year of the horse starts, please light a candle every day. You don't have to let it burn all the way, okay? You just light it for a moment, even if it takes 1 minute, just light it so you can remind yourself of the light that resides inside you. Okay? This is important because this Leo energy is really quite intense. Really, really quite intense. Let's make the best of it. Let's harness it to our light. And also, because this is today's Imbolc, so it starts the beginning of something as well, starts the beginning of that first light. So this is just a good ritual, a simple good ritual to have every day, or at least when you remember. Okay, just do it, and you will feel the shifts. You will, well, we have been feeling a lot of shifts, but by attending to our light, the light that is on the outside of us, we are attending to the light that we have inside. Our brain does not distinguish if it's outside or inside because the inside reflects the outside reflects the inside. So, as above, so below, as within, so without. Always remember this. Okay, so now that we have chat, we had this chat, a long chat about the energies that are circulating. I will now invite you to have the grounding meditation for us to connect right here and right now, because this is all we have, the present moment. This is all we have. So let's harness that. Let's use it to align ourselves, at least the beginning of the alignment. Go ahead, comment. If you feel the urge to comment anything, go ahead and do it. I will not respond to comments during the meditation. But if at some point there's something that you feel like saying, just go ahead. This is about expressing ourselves. Okay. This full moon is all about expressing yourselves. So go ahead. Do not repress anything. Just share. Share what you know, share how you feel, because probability of someone else be experiencing exactly the same thing is really huge. And by you sharing, the other person will not feel as lonely as sometimes they feel. So, okay, light your candle, grab a cup of water or a cup of tea, okay, and just sit down or lay down for this meditation. Either way will do just fine. If you are sitting, you can be either on a chair or directly on the floor. Just make sure that your spine is aligned. So you can help with that by rolling your shoulders back and hear all the cracks that come with that, like I did just now, everything cracking. And imagine you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. That way, your vertebrae will be on the top of each other and the energy can easily go up and down freely. If you are sitting on a chair, place your feet parallel to the floor and really touching the floor. That way, you can connect directly with the ground. If you cannot reach the floor with the soles of your feet, you can place a pillow underneath them. That way, the connection is made. If you are already sitting on the floor, just crisscross your legs and make sure that you are comfortable. Hands facing down as we will be grounding. And these gestures just really helps us to ground just by doing this. Okay, we are directing our energy towards Mother Earth. If you are laying down, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be high, right, and supporting each other. And that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. Hands facing down as well, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your stomach, your belly. Just place them where you feel right. As long, because you are laying down, as long as they are facing the ground, you are good to go. Jennifer, bend your knees. Yes, exactly. I was looking for that expression. Thank you. So feet on the ground, bend your knees. They are supporting each other. And so you are comfortable laying down. Siva, how long meditation? Approximately 20 and so minutes. Okay. 20 and so, usually 22, 23. Let's see how it goes. Because it really depends on the energy of the collective. So I go at your own rhythm. Sometimes it's faster, but usually it's around 20 something. Okay. 20 something. And Michelle is saying, just want to express my gratitude of feeling the true energy of belonging here. Beautiful, beautiful, Michelle. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Okay. So hands facing down. If you are sitting, you can place them on your knees, on your legs, directly on the floor if it feels good. And now you just need to close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale as deeply as you can and exhale as slowly as you can. Okay, let's do that 3 times to start. So just close your eyes, hands facing down. Inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth. And please do not hold your breath. Just let it flow as it is. Inhale it deeply all the way to your belly. Exhaling slowly through your mouth. Let's do that once more. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. And one more, once more. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly. And now keep breathing at your own rhythm. As deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And next time you exhale, you will relax your shoulders. Inhale and relax. Feel your shoulders melting on your back. Keep breathing. And next time you exhale, you will relax your jaws, releasing any tensions you might have there. You can even drop your chin for further relaxation so that you can unclench your jaws. Take a deep breath and relax. One more deep breath and relax. And now, next time you exhale, you will relax the space between your eyebrows. And you can do that by adding a gentle smile on the corners of your mouth. This gesture will help you to release every tension from your eyebrow area. So take a deep breath, smile, and release. And keep breathing at your own rhythm. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling as slowly as you can. Take your attention to your root chakra now, located in the base of your spine and directed towards the ground, towards Mother Earth. Imagine a golden cord coming out of that root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, crossing every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. Imagine this golden cord going through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. This golden cord will now function as a drain to whatever it is is not serving you anymore, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So take your attention to your physical body first. And notice where in your body you are feeling tension. What muscles are holding on to something? Maybe on your neck, on your shoulders, around your stomach, on your hips, wherever those tensions are, acknowledge them. And using your breath, when exhaling, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. And take one more deep breath and push. And now keep breathing at your own rhythm. Always inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And take your attention to your emotional body now. And notice if there are any emotions lingering around, any fear, any sadness, guilt, shame, whatever they are. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. And take your attention to your mental body now and notice if there are any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to do lists. Let them come, but place them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. And take your attention to your aura around you. This is an egg shaped shelter that surrounds and protects your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. Your aura holds both your physical and energetic bodies. Take a deep breath here and out. Notice the limits of your aura. If they are too close to your skin, ask them to expand so you can move freely. If they are too far away, bring them closer. Notice if there are any holes or any tears on those limits, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. So if you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take a deep breath and out. Any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be here except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So let them go. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud that rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything it passes. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Once the rosebud has reached the bottom of your aura, you can let it go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. So it too is transmuted. And using your hands, your physical hands or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground so it can be transmuted as well, and put on a new golden cord coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth as we did before, going through all the layers of the planet until it connects with the core. Imagine it going through the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and into the inner core. You can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath here and out. And now, outside your aura, imagine four rooted roses around you. One rose in front of you, one on the left, one behind you, and one on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization, and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's. So we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath here and out. Take one more deep breath and out. If one or more of these roses does not look well, it's dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted and put on a new set of four rooted roses around your aura. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses surrounding you. Take a deep breath and out. And now, on top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment, and it enters your body through the crown of your head, slowly moving down and bringing within its golden light, leaving you with a sense of harmony and peace. Take a deep breath and out. The sun moves down from your head to your throat and then to your heart, touching every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ. making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath here and out. The sun continues to go down to your stomach, then your belly, your genitals, goes down your legs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of these golden lights and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body. Fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. Take a breath and out. Slowly and gently, when the time feels right, you can start coming back to your room by wiggling your fingers, your toes, stretching your body, opening your eyes, and drinking some of that water or tea that you have nearby so that you can replace everything you were taking out during the meditation. Law of the universe. Whatever comes out, you need to refill it once more. Water or a herbal tea are the best things for that. So go ahead and drink your beverage. I need to refill mine because I was sipping throughout the meditation. Um, Deborah, yes, I do have a metal roof. That's why, because it's not raining that hard, but it makes this noise. But it's part, it's part of nature. So we just get along with it. So let me know how you felt and how are you feeling now after the meditation. It took a little bit longer than the 20 and so minutes, but there again, I go with the flow. Um, and I was just sensing the rhythm of the collective. So that's why. So I was feeling that like the words really had to settle in. That's why it took so long. Not so long. It took the time that it needed. Mimi, you say, I felt so much heat with the sun energy. So much gratitude to you. Thank you. Deborah, I'm a country girl, so I know that sound. Yeah. Yeah, and this is a shed, so that's why. During summer, we do not hear this. Deb. Hi, Deb. Good morning. When I do these meditations with you, I always feel super sleepy during and after. What does that mean? Means that you need to release some of that golden light. Okay. So if you feel if we do not release the excess amount of this energy, we may be feeling very tired and sleepy afterwards. Um, so just keep on placing your hands directly on the ground, shake them alongside your body, go for a walk bare feet, hug a tree, be in nature, do something like that. Or if it's sunny outside, just let the sun come in. Because this is a very intense energy, really, really, really. Okay. Uh, but on the other way, you can you can be feeling really sleepy because you need to rest. I don't know. Think about that. Think about that. Just I like the sound of the rain on the roof. Deborah says my pain is better. Beautiful. Jess, I loved it. It was new to me, but I am not sure how to imagine my aura. Oh, just just let it come to your imagination. Whatever comes, let it be like that. Okay, because the aura is just it's an energetic field around us. Just just an energetic field. Sometimes it has color, sometimes it's just a feeling. So just go with it. There's no right or wrong in feeling your aura. Okay, no right or wrong. Just don't second guess yourself. Go with what your imagination brings you. Debbie, most welcome. Just I feel consumed my energy. Takes a lot to work out for me. Oh, the imagination? Just what is it? What do you feel it consumed your energy? Uh, because usually this does not consume your energy, it brings you energy. And if you are feeling consumed, maybe your golden cord is not really attached to the center of the earth. There's a physically burning. Okay. Maybe you need to work on your boundaries more, your energetic boundaries, they need to become stronger. So place just imagine another row of roses around you. That may help. That may help a lot. Hi, Clara. 6 p.m. in India, golden sunset hour here. Beautiful. And Jennifer is saying, before the meditation, I just slept 3 hours. So my system was overloaded with a lot of intense and nervous energy inside. Took me a while to the words to settle in. Now I'm grounded, relaxed, and breathing freely again. Jennifer, beautiful, beautiful. Deborah, I'm not a visual person. I have to use words and concepts. Okay. However it works. Okay, Deborah. So if you were um, struggling with the images, yeah, just let the words settle in. And just to say it's not pain, just non-stopping. So those are like waves of energy in your body. Just are you sitting down or are you laying down? Because maybe now it's time for you to lay down for a while. And just let so that the energy really goes down to the ground, does not stay in your body. It's not supposed to stay in your body. It's meant to come, give you what you need, and leave. And Michelle says, whoa, so healing and transformative. What I noticed was the roses kept burning into ashes and I kept replacing them. Is there a deeper meaning to this, please? Well, the roses are dealing with whatever energies are around you and they are protecting you. So if the energy is really tense and dense on the outside of your aura, they will keep on burning. Okay. They will keep on burning until they consume all that, or until they release all that dense energy around so that they can create a boundary. so they can create a safe frontier between yourself and the world. Sai, good morning. I arrived later after your talk regarding the full moon. I was taking pictures of the moon since it was still dark here. My timing was so perfect since I wasn't aware or planning this live. There you go. Thank you for this filming session. Oh, of course. So beautiful. Clara. Yes, we just did the grounding meditation, but we will do another one in a few minutes. We will do a specific one related to the full moon energy in Leo, the full moon in Leo energy. Mira, the meditation today was extraordinary. Thank you, Alexandra. Oh, you're most welcome, Mira. Lisa Nanda, hello. Okay, great, because I'm late. You are not late. You are just on time. Michelle, thanks, very helpful. So shall I keep practicing placing the roses until they hold? You can do that. Yeah, this meditation, I always share this because it is this powerful. This meditation is like you taking very good care of your energetic system. So the same way as you brush your teeth every day, you comb your hair, you sleep, you eat, this practice helps you to take care of your energetic system, all your energetic bodies. So we do not only need to take care of the physical one, the one that we can really touch, but everything that belongs to us. In this case, we have several energetic bodies and we have this energetic field that really needs to be taken care of. And this specific meditation is a good way to do that. Even if we do not have like this, the whole 30 minutes, you can just by imagining a cord going down into the earth, breathing, taking a few deep cleaning breaths, taking away the tensions, taking away the emotions, taking away the thoughts, and then imagine your aura around you and the roses around you and the sun coming down. You will notice a difference in a few days' time. You will notice the way that you are in the world, you will notice a difference because you will become, nothing will shake you. You will become unshakable because you are aligned. You are taking care of everything that is yours. So you are aligned and protected, and really defining where is it that you end and where the others begin. And this boundary thing is really important because if we allow everything to come inside our auric field, we are being influenced by something that is not ours. We are keeping things that are not ours to keep. We are regulating emotions and other people's nervous system, and that's their job to take care of them, not yours. So sometimes this is a mix, right? So taking those, really taking care of those boundaries is really needed, really, really needed. Because from that place, you can help everyone else to do the same. By taking care of yourself, you can help everyone to do the same. And that's the whole point. Otherwise, you are being accountable for emotions that are not yours, for thoughts that are not yours. That doesn't work like that, or shouldn't work like that. Sometimes it works like that, but it shouldn't work like that. Because everyone is responsible, is accountable for their own space, for their own vital space. Okay. Listen, Nanda, thank you. At least I'm on time to feed my kitties their breakfast since they woke me up. Michelle, and is there a particular reason for only using roses, please? Well, roses, they have the highest vibration, energetically speaking. It's like in nature, they have the highest vibration. And so they help us to attune with that vibration. Because if we are in a dense vibration, we cannot make miracles happen. We need to raise our vibration, and how roses help us to do that. Like when cats purr, they are all also regulating our vibration, our frequency. Uh, and they are trying because they're cats, they're magic, they're magical. Uh, they do the same. When they purr, they bring us closer to that frequency. And roses on a higher level, they do that as well. Okay. So you can look up for this. This is scientific. This is not mystical or anything like that. But you can look up for this. Like essential oil from roses has a certain frequency. Everything has frequency, right? Color has frequency, aromas have frequency. So the rose oil is known to have a very high frequency. So whenever we are around roses, yeah, our own aura become because we connect whenever we meditate, we are connecting with everything there is, with everything that's around us, within and without every time. And the scents, they have a way of moving through our body directly to our brain. So the aromas, they come into our nose, even if we are not aware of them, but they come into our nose and they affect the brain directly. That's why aromatherapy works. Okay? And this is, again, this is scientific. This is not esoteric. This is not mystical. This is how it is. And also roses are directed to our heart. This is where we connect with the roses, with our heart. So from our inner flame, inner light, inner child, our truthful essence, our essence connects with the essence of the rose through our heart. So whenever we are grieving or feeling sad or feeling our emotions are totally dysregulated, uh, uh, rose essence really works, really works. So let me just see. Robin kindly said, hi, Robin. Isananda, do you mean by just putting roses around your house? What about dried houses? Roses, yeah, they are still there. The energy is still there. So yeah, it's good to have roses around. But I'm meaning about the roses around our aura when we do the meditation. Michelle is such a wise woman. Thank you so much. Listen, and I have rose spray. There you go. Just sprinkle it around the house. Michelle, 100% yes, I can absolutely vouch for all of this. Beautiful. Listen, and the rose oil, that makes more sense. But at least I have the spray in the meantime. Yeah. I have a rose quartz stone also that I put on my heart when I do energy healing. Of course, rose quartz. Rose quartz. The pink energy is a very unconditional one. And for healing, we need unconditional love. So rose quartz is directly connected with our hearts as well. And just to say, thank you for your calm, kind demeanor. It's quelled some of the dysfunction I'm going through. I just don't have this. It's nice others do. You're most welcome, Trista. Okay, so for now, uh, the next exercise. This is a brief exercise just before we step in the meditation for the full moon. So just by closing your eyes for a moment, a brief moment, don't overthink it. Just go with the first thing that you feel, that you think, that appears to your mind. Any kind of sensation, just go with it. Okay. So this is about Leo energy. Think about Leo energy. You just need to recall it. You just need to think about the creative energy, the expressive energy, the joyful, the childlike energy. Just think about that. And think about expressing yourself truly. Okay. Close your eyes for a moment and notice where in your body you feel something um, tingling or warming up or activating. Okay, where by thinking of Leo's energy, where in your body do you feel it? Don't overthink it. Okay, maybe you feel an expansion somewhere. Okay, this is as brief as this. Where have you felt it? Jennifer says, my heart. Of course, your heart's expanding. Your heart expanding from the inside out. Your inner flame illuminating everything. So, Jennifer, this is all about letting your light out through your heart. So, through your relationships, probably. Just let your inner light shine as bright as it is, with confidence, with warmth, maybe a little bit of passion. But yeah, let it all out. Don't dim your light at any moment, Jennifer, at any moment. And your light is your light. You don't get to second guess it. I don't know if this makes sense, but this is what is coming through when I think about your heart. So yeah, let it out as it is. Let it pour uh, out of you with all that intensity that lives inside. Don't hold it back. Don't hold it back. See, I see. Stomach. Ah, this is about your power. Where in your life is your power not expanding? What are you afraid of? What are you not illuminating? Why don't you want to be in the center of your stage? What is preventing you from doing that? So, yeah, this is about reclaiming your power back, really reclaiming it back. Michelle, light and in hearts, your heart as well. So, yeah, Michelle, about expanding from the inside out, about showing what is it that you, who is it that you are. So, who are you? And how are you being seen or not being seen? Michelle, so that is it about your heart. Listen, and I'm so glad I woke up to find you here. Yay. Nita says, just above my heart, spreading to the upper part of my chest, then my fingertips, then my heart chakra. Beautiful, Nita. Beautiful. So something is expanding, literally, and is asking you to put some things into practice. That expansion must come through your fingers and into the tangible world. And by doing that, you will be truly expressing yourself because it is our arms are the extension of our hearts, right? When we hug someone, we are bringing them closer to our hearts. We are bringing our hearts closer to each other. And so there's an expansion that comes from our heart that really touches other people. So whatever it is, Mira, that you need to do with your hands tangibly in 3D or whatever into reality, It will bring people closer together, and it will really connect with other people. So just do it. Oh, and you said top of my head too. So yeah, it's bigger than yourself. It's bigger than you. It's bigger. It's bigger. So if it is bigger, just go on and do it, whatever it is. Any creative endeavor that you need to do it because you will bring people closer together. Aristides in the shoulders. So you need to dissolve some of those burdens that you have so that you can breathe. Because when we have weights on your shoulder, our posture goes like this, right? Like this. That means that we are contracting our lungs and our heart. And hearts and lungs, especially lungs in this case, when they are open, they are bringing in more air, and air is all about life. It's about life itself. So whenever we are expanding our lungs, we are bringing life, more life into ourselves. For that, the shoulders need to be loose, need to be open. Okay. So you are being asked to really dissolve or to delegate whatever is weighting you down. It cannot only be on you. Not everything needs to be on you. That is true. So yeah, just lose it. Hi, Kanu. No, we are still going to do another meditation. So stick for a while. We did the grounding meditation, and now we will do the full moon meditation. Now, Petra, your throat. So your throat, it's about expanding your truth. Also, it comes directly from the heart to be expressed. So what is it that is preventing you from expressing it, from expressing yourself? You are being asked to dissolve those blockages, to go over them, actually, to not be, to not, I didn't want to use the word repress, but do not repress anything because you are meant to expand. The gesture needs to be like this. It needs to be open. Maybe you need to sing. I don't know, Petra. I don't know if you like to sing or if you struggle with singing, but something about your voice that you need to work on so that nothing can tighten. It's like the feeling that comes is like something is tightening you so much that your voice cannot come out. So yeah, this Leo is asking you to really expand that and go over that tightness. Like really relax that tightness so your voice can come out. Listen, Nanda, do you have a track of the heart meditation you did? No. You need to keep coming to the lives. Jennifer, thank you for the way you hold space with just such clarity and trust. Your invitation to let it out, to expose it, to meet it with passion, helped me remember what my body already knew. Now I have now I have goosebumps. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. And Jennifer says, still, I'm grateful for your steadiness, your intuition, your ability to recognize when something is ready to move. Being met that way mattered. It helped me choose myself more fully. I'm really, really grateful to hold this space, Jennifer. Really grateful. So it's an honor. And thank you for your feedback. It means a lot. It means like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Because as a Pisces, I feel things, but I cannot explain why. And whenever I have your feedback, I go like, oh, this is why. Okay, this is why. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. And Michelle says, that's exactly my intention for today and this time in my life, to remind myself who I am, who I am, who am I, the vibrant, authentic self, and leave who I was meant to be. Lioness, lioness is energy, passionate, but not shrinking, not shrinking, not shrinking. Z, hi Z. It's funny for me. It's in my buttocks and upper sitting area. Something about moving, Z. Something about moving. You need to expand your movements somehow. I don't know. Let me just sink into it. Yeah, something about moving from where you are. Nothing else but moving. That's the word, moving. Um, Maybe you've been for too long in the same place. Now it's time to move chairs, if this makes sense. You know, when we are sitting for too long and we start to, uh, like if it's not a comfortable chair, you start moving and trying to find your way, but you cannot go anywhere, like you are in a concert, or you are watching some performance and you cannot leave the place because you will bother everyone else, and you just go there and try to, okay, so this is what is coming through. Z says, yes, that's the word I've been getting recently, to move. There you go. Like I'm stuck in an old seat. Yeah, exactly that. Z, exactly that. Um, so yeah, choose a different seat, a more comfortable one this time. Okay. Maybe you can even choose a place, a special place where that seat is. I'm walking at the moment. So you are moving already. You are moving already. I feel like I'm ready to move on. Yeah, that's what I was sensing, to move on. That's the word. Because that seat is no longer good for you. You're welcome. It was very blunt. So yeah, no doubts here. No doubts. So let me see. Hazel, shoulder blades, then felt chest expand. Same thing I was telling Aristide, right? About because the shoulders. So if you were sorry, I lost your message. Oh, it's here. Shoulder blades. Yeah, because when you do this, your chest will expand. So look at anything that is weighting down on you and also dissolve it. Let it go. Let it be somewhere else. And delegate. You have to just lift it from your shoulders. Put the backpack down. You know, look at that backpack. What is it that you are carrying? Because now you need to move lighter ahead, Hazel. You need to move lighter. So open that backpack and take out everything that is really weighting down on you. What needs to go, go. What needs to stay, stay. But probably it's not that much. So because you need light things on your shoulders. Hi, Sidonia. Hello, Chandra. I hope you've been safe. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, we have been going through a lot. Specifically here, nothing happened, but yeah, in some places, things have been, yeah, not that good. Not that we are not used to having these tornadoes and storms, and so we are not prepared. That's the reality. But thank you, Sidonia, for your words. Um, Hazel says there's a lot. So if there's a lot, just take it out. Okay. And Z says, yeah, it's precise and direct message, the blunt one. Right? Okay. Pristine legs. It felt joyful. I shake my legs or dance when I am happy. So I think that's just a validation. Keep on doing that because that brings your joy back. When you shake your legs or you dance, that brings your joy back. So keep on doing that because legs help us to release. Whenever we shake them, whenever we move, whenever we run, walk, and of course, yeah, it's just a validation, Christine. You're most welcome. Uh, Trish, hi Trish. Hello, for me it's lower leg. Is it just one leg, left or right? Or if it's both, let me know. Uh, right leg painful. So your right side is about action, is about your masculine energy. Masculine energy is about moving forward, thinking logically, thinking straight. Um, so a lot about concepts and ideas, but also a lot about action, taking action. So if it is painful, maybe there's something in your life that has been preventing you from acting. Think about that. Okay. Think about that. What is it that is preventing you from acting? Because the masculine energy is not, it's not easily repressed or suppressed. That's more of a feminine kind of energy because it goes with the flow, right? The masculine energy is really blunt and straightforward, moves through everything, goes through over obstacle. So what is it that is preventing you? Is it a masculine um, character in your life that is preventing you from taking action? It doesn't need to be a male, okay? Just someone with a very intense masculine energy, something with a lot of authority. And Trish says, oh, okay, yes, this is true. Thanks so much. So, yeah, that's why it's painful because you need to expand, you need to move forward, and you are feeling like you are being pulled back somehow. But you are supposed to move forward, okay? No matter what, you are supposed to move forward. No, you were saying, oh, didn't realize there was such scary weather in your area. Hope it passes. Yeah, hopefully it goes away, but we are struggling. We are struggling. There are some places here that have no energy since last Wednesday, which is totally weird. Not here, but in the center of the country. We are a small country, so I would say in a 2 hours distance from here, something was really scary, and it has been. But fortunately, everyone is trying to help as they want, as they want, of course, but as they can. Thank you, thank you. Uh, and so Michelle is saying, "I'm still." Oh, sorry, Justa. No, no, wait. I need to go back on the. I need to go back on the messages. So I was talking to Trish, lower leg, right leg. We've seen it. Deborah, I am in my head too much and not listening to my intuition. My third eye is blocked. So it needs to expand. And if you are in your head too much, you need to do something with your body, either a massage or either going for a walk, either running, either dancing. Dancing is a good way of coming back to the body. Because only when you come back to the body, your intuition starts to speak. If you are too much in your head, it will block everything. And you will not be able to distinguish whether it's your intuition or just a wish or just ego speaking, so you need to come back to your body. You need to really come back to your body. Trish, job. I felt job. I didn't say job, but I felt job. I felt like a boss. Something. Um, Deborah, most welcome. Most welcome. Okay, so now just felt it in mouth and feet, not chakra areas. And I'm aware of mouth and feet. Huh. Well, maybe speak your actions. Literally, speak your actions. If no one is watching, if no one is recognizing your actions, speak them. Speak them. Okay. This is the message. Just this. Speak your actions or speak about your actions. That's a way of them being seen, being illuminated. The sun illuminates somehow, right? So we can see. So speak about your actions instead of just viewing them silently. I don't know if this makes sense, but this is what is coming out. Michelle and May, I'm still sipping the water, and now I felt a wonderful opening in my ribs. Yeah, you are breathing more. So you are letting life inside you. Aristide says, my shoulders did feel lighter actually, so I guess I released some of the burden. For sure. For sure. Michelle says, first time working with roses and it's very powerful. I never resonated with roses before since I was young. I feel this resistance towards that flower scent act. So it's interesting to go deeper understanding what am I really resisting. So you have been resisting in acknowledging your high vibration. Why? Maybe because you are scared of it. Maybe because it's too high that you are scared of it. So yeah, it's good for you to have that acknowledgement, to acknowledge that. Hazel, Deborah, most welcome. Lisa Linda. Mira, I'm always confused if it's my intuition or ego or delusions or wishes. I'm not sure how to be grounded in my body to know. Well, intuition is something that comes easily, that comes without effort and does not rush you. I think this is the probably the most important part of it for us to distinguish it. Intuition does not push you to rush anything. Intuition just comes and settles. When it's ego, when it's trauma speaking, yeah, like it rushes you to speak, to act, to do. Oh, something just fell. I don't know what it was. And intuition is like a calm and it's not nagging. Ego is nagging. This, look at this, look at this, look at this, see this, see this, see this. So act, 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 act. So this is ego. It's nagging. Intuition is calm. But for intuition to come, you need to be relaxed. You need to be relaxed. Intuition comes when you meditate, when you walk in nature, all those insights that suddenly make a lot of sense, like something just clicked inside. That's your intuition. Intuition will never rush you into anything. Okay. Trish, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Deborah says, my mother had strong dreams and a healthy rose garden. Tend to your roses. Tend to your roses. Either the ones in your garden, either the ones inside you, in your heart. Okay. Oh my God. And this session has been so long now. How can I do this? How can I do this? Because I really, really wanted to do a short meditation. Ah, okay. So we will do it. Okay. We will do it. I will keep it really simple, really short, because the roses have been coming through a lot. So the meditation will use the roses in a different way that we have been doing in the past full moons. So let's do it. Okay. For this meditation, same thing as before, either sitting or laying down. The only difference is instead of having your hands facing down, you will be having your hands facing up because we will be receiving. Okay? We will be receiving. So I will invite you to sit or to lay down comfortably, hands facing up, resting on your knees or on your legs, alongside your body. Close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Take a deep breath and out. And keep breathing at your own rhythm. And outside your aura and beyond your guardian roses, visualize another rooted rose growing in front of you. Let this rose come in any color that it wishes. And imagine a string, a golden string, coming out of the rose and connecting with your heart. And then another golden string that comes out of your heart and connects with the rose. This way, we have a two-way communication channel. Take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to open its petals and to show you a field full of roses of every color. It's not just a garden, it's a whole field. So notice all the colors. Notice the surroundings of these fields. Is it a mountain? Is it the countryside? Is it by a forest? And imagine yourself in the middle of these fields, walking through the roses. Are you aware of the thorns? or not so much. Take a deep breath and out. Can you feel the aroma of the roses or not at all? If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. Ask the rose to close this image and remove the strings that connect the rose to your heart and your heart to the rose. And on the top of this rose, imagine a golden sun. A golden sun entering its petals and going down the stem and leaves, and moving all the way down to the roots, leaving a golden trail where it passes. Take a deep breath and you can now explode this rose and let its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And imagine a second rooted rose growing in front of you. Let it come in any color that it wishes. And use golden strings to connect it to your heart. Take a deep breath and out. Ask the rose to open its petals once more. and to show you the same field of roses as before. Notice the colors, the surroundings. Did anything change? Is there more light? Are the colors more vibrant? Are the surroundings different? And can you move freely through the fields? Are the thorns hurting you? Or are they soft? Take a breath and out. And did anything change about you? Maybe the way you move, the way you feel the aromas in the air, the way you look at the roses. If you had a word to describe how you feel and what you see right now, what words or words would they be? Take a deep breath and out. Just follow your imagination. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops up into your mind. Take a deep breath here and out. You can now ask the rose to close its petals. Remove the strings, the golden strings that connect the rose to your heart and your heart to the rose. Explode the rose. Let its ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun enters your body through the crown of your head and slowly moves down to your throat and then to your heart. Its golden light touching every cell in your body, every tissue and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. The sun continues to go down to your stomach, Then to your belly, to your genitals, down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and goes back to Mother Earth. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so you can have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. You can also shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. If that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. Take a deep breath in and out. And whenever you're feeling ready, you can come back to the room by wiggling your fingers, your toes, stretching if you feel like it, like you were waking up from a nap. Open your eyes, drink that water or tea, and just feel your presence in your body expanding. So would anyone would like to share what they felt during this meditation? Did you notice any differences from the first field for the second to the second field? How have you felt? Please feel free to share whatever comes while I shuffle the beautiful Star Dragons Oracle cards to see what they have to tell us about today's session, about this full moon energy. Mira is saying, first rose was silver. The field was full of white roses at night. I was dancing around in the cool air, wearing a white dress and baby breath tiara. Word, happiness, carefree. The second rose was golden. The field was in the hot morning sun, full of red roses. I was wearing a champagne-colored dress with tiny sunflowers tiara. But the sun was too hot and too harsh, and made me feel very tired, so I sat under the shade of a tree and discovered a little pond. I dangled my hands and feet and felt more refreshed and relaxed. Word contentment. I have a question. Usually the second visualization is more positive for me, so I didn't like that I felt more tired in the second one. Felt like an omen. Is there anything I need to be careful about? Something coming my way and that's a warning? No, not exactly. Not exactly. Um, yeah, because actually there's no more positive or more negative in this case, just different information. The silver one is directed or is related to the feminine energy. The golden is related to the masculine energy. And so, what this is being asked of you is that somehow you slow down your actions and keep your feet and your hands inside the water. Water is a feminine element. Okay. So, relaxation. So, don't stay on one energy for too long. You need to have a mix of the both. Remember the yin and yang symbol? A little bit of white in the black and a little bit of black in the white. That's it. That's it. Okay, Mira. So not everything is action. Sometimes it's reflection. And reflection comes with the pond, with the water in the pond. So yeah, there's no more positive or more negative. It's just asking you to balance. Even if you are in the action, in an action kind of period, take some time to relax, take some time to reflect. Okay. Just that. Don't sometimes we don't need to overthink. It's just what it is. Deborah, I had to stop during the second rose because my mother was in the garden and she made a path for me to walk without brushing against the roses. I felt the need to stop and write it down. Oh, wonderful, Deborah. Wonderful. Because yeah, your mother was trying to protect you somehow, right? Yeah, that is just beautiful. So somehow she had already paved the way for you. And now it's time for you to walk in it. Mita says, thank you, Alsham. That makes me feel more comfortable now. I overthink everything. There you go. Masculine energy, overthinking. Overthinking. Michelle, first field, peach rose, countryside, lushness, living my dreams, ailment, alignments. Second, white rose in Maldives by the sea, thrones, bothering me a little, and I was feeling as if all is perfect, but I still feel a restlessness brewing within. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is more about distinguish between fantasy and reality. Something in the first field um, creates like a fantasy world where you expect everything to be perfect. And the second one shows you that there's a little reality there, a little reality check. Roses have thorns. Okay, they do have thorns. So are they meant to be evil? No, they are just there protecting the rose, protecting the essence of the rose. And so, but we do need to be aware of them because in the real world, thorns are there and we need to know how to handle them safely, whatever that means for you. Okay. But this came like as a reality check for you. Okay. Yetta. Yes, first field was wide open. I felt drunk with aroma. Second field was in high mountains and cliffs. Cliffs. Both fields were colorful. I felt curious about my surroundings. They weren't familiar. My outfits was white both times. I knew I was in a foreign land in the second field. Maybe you need to explore unknown places. Maybe not actually unknown places in the world, like on planet Earth, but unknown places inside yourself. Where haven't you gone before? And maybe you are curious now to go. Yeah. This is a lot about self knowledge, self development, knowing parts of you that you aren't aware of. So they feel foreign for you. And maybe they are already there. Yeah, so this is what came through. Christine, first field was a commercial form. The second field was wild roses. First word, dissociation. Second word, becoming grounded. Everything is already there, Christine. I think I don't need to translate anything for you. Yeah, because you are tapping into your wild self and your more natural self, not the one that is fabricated, that is man-made, but the one that is truly you. So becoming grounded. Mimi, what if you didn't see any thorns? I don't know. What does that mean for you? Knowing that thorns are there to protect the essence of the rose? So they don't get picked up by strangers, so to say. What does that mean for you? No thorns. Are you overlooking protection? Or it's something that it's not even a theme for you? Christine, thank you. I love that interpretation. Welcome. Mira, my roses didn't have any thorns. If they had, I didn't feel them. Okay. What does that mean for you? Once again. Because it can even not be a theme because it's so obvious that the roses have thorns. They just don't make you react to them. So maybe it's not a theme. Um, and Sai says the second field had soft, small hills with light to the west and gentle overcast in the east. I felt the power of strength and change to move forward. There you go. I think nothing needs to be translated here as well, Sai. Yeah, because this is about how you felt. Okay, these insights are yours. So this is all about how you felt. So if you felt the power of strength and change to move forward, just do it. This is a validation. This is coming as a validation. Karen, I've not been close to roses in the past, but my mother had a favorite rose, a peace rose. I felt close to it during the meditation and feel called to plant a peace rose in my garden this spring. I didn't know about the rose's energy elements until you just explained it. Karen, how beautiful. Go on and make a wonderful garden with peace roses because they will bring you just that. And Petra says, first I saw shades of red, felt thorns and a bit overwhelmed by it, but amazed. Second, the black horse came and we rode across the field of red roses, felt so happy and free. Happy and free. Okay, horse is a sign of freedom. So happy and free. Beautiful. Hazel, my daughter's birthday away at uni, first time, not with us on birthday, and I sent her a rose plant. Only one available was orange rose. First multicolored field of roses, wooden fence around in a meadow. Felt nervous of the thorns, didn't prick me. Till you mentioned thorns, I saw one thorn prick. Word peaceful, then saw a raised white peace rose. Yeah, and another peace rose. There you go. We are all connected. Second, multicolored fence again, just added trees, but roses seem to float up more spiritual. Then lots of rose petals in air felt lovely bliss. Word floaty. Meditation rose was orange. There you go, Hazel. Everything connecting, right? Everything connected. How beautiful. How beautiful. Um, Linda, first rose was white. The field was surrounded by high mountains, the lands, the colors of autumn. Second rose was black, and the lands were lush, mossy greens. Ooh. Going deep into the forest, Linda. Going deep into the wilderness. So maybe the wilderness inside of it as well. It's time to meet some parts of you that you haven't met. Same as I said before. Yeah. And Michelle, thanks for your insight. What I'm getting is a reality check to not second guess how I feel because I know when it's feel aligned and when it feels forced. Because I have a toxic habit of second guessing, making excuses for other people's behaviors. And I try to force adaptation out of toxic empathy. Yeah, Michelle. So yeah, just stop second guessing. And Mimi, I felt joyful, content, and grounded. How beautiful. Christine, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. Karen, thank you. Thank you too. Okay, so this is a long session. I'm sorry rushing, but I still I still need to take out the cards, the message from the cards, so we can wrap up. Hazel, I've also been following the monks walking for peace in USA. It is very healing. Oh, so good. So good. So these roses all around, they were coming through for a lot of you. That is just beautiful. And so let's see what the dragons have to tell us about all this energy that has been pouring down from the full moon. Let's see what they have to tell us so that we can harvest even more this expansion, expanded energy from Leo. And the card is drum rolls. Vision. Look, oh no. Okay. Contemplating the future. Look at this. This is the card number one. Okay. Talking about beginnings, talking about what we want to create in the future, talking about all that. The first light that came with Imbolc. Yeah. Yeah. I'm speechless now. So this is really all about looking forward, looking forward, as in, I look forward to do something, and in looking forward, like in the future. So, what are we looking forward to? Hmm, what is it? What kind of new life are we looking forward to? Because whatever is in the past is in the past. We are closing the book. Remember that we are closing the book, and now we have one of the best sensations in the world for me personally, which is opening a new book or opening a new notebook with nothing in it, and I just get to start it. I love that. So, yeah, Mimi says yes, yes, yes. So, 1 point it is, right? It is. So, let me read what the booklet says about the first card of the Oracle deck. Where, where? Okay, contemplating the future. Oh, there's a constellation. Can you see the constellation here in the dragon's wing here? The constellation. So it is the wolf constellation. I just posted on my Instagram well, I reposted a story on my Instagram with a wolf, with the wolf there. So, uh, this asks, Wisdom of the Dragon, gaze forth with eyes that pierce into the veil of the very galaxy, and know that the answer to each question you ask can be found in your mind's eye. Look within, look within, look for those places that you haven't met yet. You have a mighty vision and ability to see what comes next. Tap into your intuitive powers. Talking about intuition. The Star Dragon invocation says, Seek and you will find. Go on a vision quest and harness your ability to gaze into the future with confidence. Now is the time to contemplate and harness your wisdom for the great journey ahead. There you go. Just start your path wherever it leads you. Mira, trust my intuition and stop overthinking. Robin, put it on. Yeah, I will. Okay. Trish, I know you already have the name of the deck, but this is Diana Cooper's. No, no, no. This is from Paolo Barbieri. He's an Italian artist from Lo Scarabeo. That's the publisher, Lo Scarabeo. And he has all these beautiful Oracle card decks. He has one with Alice in Wonderland. So I have one of his that has with the unicorns, and I have the fairies, the night fairies, and I have this one. They are beautiful works of art. Beautiful, just beautiful, beautiful. Um, and so yeah, you can check it. You can check it online. It's available mostly, probably in Amazon. But yeah, um, you know, yeah. Hazel, thank you so much. How meaningful your donation. Very, very meaningful. Z, thank you. Trish got it. Thank you very much. Amazing artwork it is. Robin, I meant the wolf thing you have. Yes, I understood the wolf thing. I can, didn't I share it on Facebook? Maybe not, but I can share it, of course. Um, Mita, thank you so much, Alexandra, for this beautiful session. I always wait for your lives. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have been here for 2 hours and a half. I really need to go. I really need to go. Z, thank you so much for your donation, dear. Thank you all for your presence. It has been such a wonderful session, a very powerful one. Well, with Leo, of course, it would be powerful. Full moon in Leo, in bulk. So everything, we are ending the snake year. We are going towards the horse year. So everything, everything. Yet I always love this. Thank you so much, everyone. I really, really appreciate your presence every time. I really appreciate your feedback all the time, all your love that pours down on everyone. Uh, Linda says this has been beautiful. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. Silverback, so good, so good to have you here. Hazel, so helpful. Thank you, Alexandra, Pisces sister. Yay. And my moon is in Leo. Forgot to mention that. So I have a moon in Leo, so I am feeling it a lot as well. Karen, powerful session. Thank you. Obrigada. Most welcome. Silverback, have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Sunday. You too. You too. So you are reminding me of my childhood, of course. Dear Sandra, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So have a wonderful full moon ahead. The full moon is not at its peak yet, but it will be in a few hours. Well, not a few, but in a I don't know how many hours, but it will be today. To embrace this expansion, go on, open your heart, open your mind, reclaim back your power, tend to that inner child of yours, either bringing, spreading its joy or bringing the joy back. And of course, open your lungs and bring that life in. Okay. Much love to all of you. I hope to see you on the next new moon. Wait. Next new moon, which is on the February 17th. Okay, February 17th. It's a date. We will be together. Oh, February 17th, which is the lunar, exactly, Mira, the lunar new year, of course. It always comes with a new moon. So how perfect is that? How perfect is that? So yes, until then, I hope you have a wonderful path ahead. Um, wonderful moments in your life to just celebrate yourself and your true essence. Remember the roses. Okay. Oh my, okay. I keep forgetting. So you can find me on Instagram as the Feminine Path Project. You can find me on Facebook as Amar Sintra, or you can find me on both as my own name, which is Alexandra Amaro. You can also connect with me through my profile here on Insight Timer. I do have a site which is still not updated. A lot going on. Um, you can find me there. You can connect with me anytime. You can subscribe to my newsletter, which is still not done. But yeah. Yet when I try messaging through timer, it won't allow it. Oh, that is weird. That is weird, yet. So you were the one that, yeah, you sent me a message, right? Through the form, through the contact form on the website. Yeah, which it's weird. But well, you can always contact me through the website. Okay. If you cannot do it otherwise, let's just do it. I always answer back, as you know. Silverback, all donations are always eternally welcome, always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks and praise. Much love to you, Mita, as well. Michelle, I look forward for the 17th February, new moon, new year and new moon. Yes. Silverback, Valentina, love that moon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. So now I'm going. Yes, and I have videos on YT. I do have. Silverback helping our exquisite Alexandra provide these precious love sacred sessions. Thank you, Silverback. Silverback. God bless. What time will that be, please? I don't know, but probably the same time. Because on the 17th I will be on a break, so I can host at the same time as today or a little bit earlier, but it will be around this time. Okay. Much love, much gratitude to all of you. And go get yourself a rose, okay? To have nearby. Much love, dears. See you soon.